Hi, I'm PK. Eins, zwei, drei. I was 30 years old or so abouts. I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, but I'm afraid you won't laugh. So I was about 30, and I was an educator and a newly recovering alcoholic and a child abuse survivor, and trying to extract myself out of a really, really destructive, toxic situation, physically, sexually, emotionally, and spiritually. I asked my parents, my family, for help, and they said no. Sorry to laugh. That was a pattern I had. I would ask for help, they'd say no. I go back, I ask for help. That's been going on for a little over 30 years, because, Yeah, I know, thank you. So I asked for help, they said no. So I packed my bags and I made what some people call a geographical cure, and I moved 3,844 miles away to take a teaching position in Europe in a country that I knew eins, zwei, drei words. Gesundheit, Danke, Tannenbaum. That's it. Moved to Germany, lived in Deutschland, immediately fell in love, oh my God, with the smells. I like different cultures, I love different cultures. The language, nicht so good. But I tried it anyway. We could do anything we wanted. I worked for the Department of Defense, and we could use the PX. I didn't want to use the PX. I wanted to learn how to use the currency and go into the town. I did, and walk the cobblestones. And I've always been an avid walker, hiker, and I walked to work. It was about 2 miles away, but no buts. It was beautiful. I lived on, I swear to God, this is the truth, Sigmund Freud Strasse, and I would leave my car there, walk to work, say hello to anybody who would smile at me. One day I'm walking past this garden plots, and there were a bunch of men constructing something, and they weren't there the day before. So I didn't know what it was about. It was early in the morning. It was December. I was still sort of new there. Whatever, 8 hours later, I'm walking back to my Sigmund Freud Strasse, and I see there's a Christmas mark where there was a garden plots for the last month or so. And it was so exciting. I'm excited actually just talking about it, just remembering things so vividly. The smells again, the people, the lederhosen that people were wearing. I thought it was lederhosen. I had so much to learn. The lederhosen, the green loden coats, alpine hats. I mean, it was, and they sold, I'm a recovering alcoholic, they sold hot Glühwein, which I never was able to taste. Warm Bier, because it's German. Germany, Deutschland, warm Bier. I never had that either. And what else? Oh, bratwurst and sauerkraut. The place smelled wonderful. So I'm wanting to be part of this culture. So I was listening and reading signs and seeing what they were selling. The ones that I remember so well are the tiny, intricately wooden carved Christmas tree ornaments that were spectacular. They had movable parts, and they were all hand-carved. And they had giant nutcrackers, bigger than any man in this room, also hand-carved. It was just amazing. So I'm reading the signs, I want to belong, I'm thinking, okay, I'm listening, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I picked up a few words. Oh, God. I picked up a few words, and I made up this thing. Sorry. If you speak German, you are not allowed to laugh at this point. Weihnachtsbaum zu verkaufen. And I went around saying that for 2 Wochen, 2 weeks. I went around greeting people with Weihnachtsbaum zu verkaufen. And I'm just feeling like, wow. Until the German teacher at work said, Trisha, her name was Frau Gerta. Trisha, kommen mit. bitte, bitte, bitte. She wasn't being gentle. Come with me. I'm like, okay. So I went with her. She says, what is it that you are trying to say? You know, I'm like, and then she went into words I didn't even, it's nicht verstanden Sie. I didn't know what the hell she was saying, but it was really loud, and it was scary. And she said, you are not what are you trying to say, Merry Christmas? No, you're not saying anything like Merry Christmas. Stop and see, halt, don't do this. I beg of you. You're walking around in your LL Bean shoes, screaming to people, Guten Nacht, Guten Morgen, Christmas trees for sale. So, my second chance, if I had a second chance, whatever. But what I would like to offer to you tonight, if I had a prop, is a huge sign, because the one word out of the three that I knew, Gesundheit, does not mean God bless you or bless you. It means to your health. So I offer to you good health, Gesundheit.